Hello everybody, and what's up fighters, Fightman64 here, and welcome to my brand new Let's Play of the original Sonic Rider, made for the Nintendo GameCube, PlayStation 2, and Xbox. The version that we're playing for this game is, of course, the GameCube version. Now, this game, along with Sonic Heroes, is one of my all-time favorite Sonic games to play. And I still enjoy this game to this very day. Much more than Zero Gravity, which I did 5 years ago. With the terrible laptop, just to put it at that. But let's not talk about that. But anyway, so, as I said before, Sonic Rider, this was a very fun game to play. And it's super addicting to play, and I love playing this game to death. So anyway, for this Let's Play, we are going to be playing Sonic Rider to 100%. That's right, folks. You guys heard me correctly. We are going to be playing this game at 100%. Meaning that we're going to get all the gears, all the characters, all that stuff. And we're going to be showcasing quite a bit on here, actually, as well. But anyways, before we start, if y'all could do me a huge favor and punch that like button on this video, I would really appreciate it. And also, please consider subscribing to the channel if you are not a subscriber already, because we are not far from our goal for 200 subs. We are currently less than 20 subs away from hitting that goal. And if you're watching this and are not a subscriber, do me a huge favor, subscribe today, and let's reach that goal. So anyway, we're gonna pull up a new game, and we're going to get started. So anyway, we have 5 different modes that we can choose from. We can choose normal race, story mode, tag mode, survival mode, and shop. 4 of these modes I am going to be talking about later. But where we're going to be starting off first is we're going to be going to the story mode. Because we need to learn about this game more and why Sonic Riders all started. So, first off, of course, we're going to be playing as Team Sonic for this one. Or Team Heroes, aka, if you want to call it that. And we're going to be tackling on the story mode. So, let's jump right to it, shall we?
I think the signal's coming from around here. That's really weird. It looks like something's jamming the radar signal.
There! What's that?
Sonic! The emerald's over there!
All right! Now we're talking!
Shoot!
Not bad. What the? So, you're supposed to be the fastest thing alive? competition.
And this is where the story begins.
Eggman!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome everyone. I hope you're all ready for a show. We've got an exciting event just for you. Since you all seem so bored, I've put together a little extra something to spice things up. I call it the X World Grand Prix, a tournament to see who's the best of the best with extreme gear. Not just a race, but a special race to see who's the fastest. And these races are no holds barred. All contestants pay a simple entry fee of 1 Chaos Emerald, and the winner takes it all. So, let's see who among you dares to meet this challenge.
Eggman again! Just what is he up to this time?
And there's more. Before I forget, I'll present the current contestants. These players, they're hot. The best racers I could find.
Hey, that's... the X World Grand Prix, huh? Let's do this!
Let's do this indeed, Sonic, because we are jumping into our first race, and we gotta finish within the top 3, which means either getting first, second, or third to pass this first stage, Metal City.
Alright, bring it on!
Now, this first race, this one is very easy, but while we're doing this, we're gonna talk about the controls for this game. So as you guys just saw there, we got a head start. So anyway, so the controls for this game, you don't need to hold any button to, make your vehicle go, because this extreme gear runs automatically. Anyway, the A button is your jump button, also good for using tricks as well. The B button, or if you want to use the X button, is your boost power, and this uses up air. The L and R button are to hit the brake, but they are also used to make sharp turns, as you just saw like 30 seconds ago when we were making all those sharp turns. But what you can also do is, if you hit the L and R button together, you can summon a tornado. And why can you summon a tornado? Well, to slow down your opponent, because whenever you use the booster, this will create a turbulence. At least that's what I think, though. Anyway, so the trick that I'm doing right now, if you let go of the A button just at the right time when you go to the ramp, then you can do trick, which you can either hold the control stick up, sideways, or down. Try to make as many tricks as possible and try to get the best possible rank as well. But anyways, yeah. We also do have Oma Chow speaking, which is what I am completely ignoring, because I honestly don't like the commentary that's put on here. But anyway, our first race is done. But we're not talking about all the things that y'all need to know about quite yet. We're going to be discussing more as we continue on with more of these races. With our first race done, time for the next chapter for Team Sonic.
Yeah, but what exactly is Eggman really after?
Ah, it can't be anything too important.
Hey, Sonic!
Huh? Amy? Don't tell me you've signed up too!
Of course, it really looks exciting and fun. Why wouldn't I join? And besides, this way, I'll be able to keep my eyes on you.
Ugh. Tails?
That mark.
Mark?
Uh-huh. I think it was on the boards of those guys we ran into in Future City. Babylon.
Babylon?
Yes, the mark of the Babylon roads. A long time ago, there was a floating island known as Babylon Garden. Supposedly, robbers lived there. According to rumors, this legendary band, the Babylon Rogues, were great thieves. Legend also says that the Babylon Rogues incurred the wrath of the gods because of their crimes, and that the island was cast into the depths of the earth. After that, supposedly the Babylonians were then scattered for all time, never to be found. But they say that the Babylon Rogues' treasure still remains on that island, waiting to be discovered. There are also rumors that the Babylon Rogues were extreme gear specialists.
Still, how can a plank like that just float?
That's easy to explain. According to the Cutter-Joukowski lift theorem, the control surface flow is balanced by the inverse kinetics of the...
Stop! I get it, okay? It just floats, and that's good enough for me. Huh?
Sorry, but it's just too funny. Huh? That gear's unusual.
Customized it myself.
Well, I never imagined anyone would enter the race with such a piece of junk. Thanks, though. It was good for a laugh. See ya, Shorty.
Oh, that girl! Who does she think she is?
Yeah, how can she just walk in and diss Tails?
I know, and tinkering's all he's really good at, too.
The next race is about to begin. Please come to the gate, participants.
I just love the reaction on Knuckles' face when Tails was explaining how the extreme gears just float. Anyway, next stage that we're tackling on is Splash Canyon, and this time you're going to be playing as Tails Miles Prower. So anyways, once again, we got to finish up in the top 3, of course. But anyway, so you might have noticed while we were on the first course that there are different types that you can get. There are speed type, there's fly type, and there is power type. And obviously, as you saw when I played as Sonic, he is a speed type. Now, to use speed type, you have to grind on gears. And how you do that is you have to hit the... Well, this is kind of more complex in my opinion. Maybe it's not a big deal for you, which it really isn't for me. But to grind on rail, you have to press the A button and then press A again to get on the rail. And grinding on the rail will grant you more air. Now the ability that Tails is, of course, is the fly type, which you can glide through the air and pass through these air ride rings. The controls are also inverted with the control stick. Hitting down will make you go up. Hitting upward will make you go down. Something you might want to remember that by. And I think you guys know where this is going for power type. Because Knuckles, unsurprisingly, once again, is a power type. Because why wouldn't he be? Of course, we haven't played as him quite yet, but we will be shortly after. But what power types can do is they can break through objects and take shortcuts. Using your type advantage for these races are very useful, and they're especially going to be useful later on for one specific mode. But yeah. But if you want to know what my favorite type in this game is, obviously my favorite type is speed. Of course, power being the next, and fly surprisingly being my last one. Because of certain reasons. So anyway, that's 2 races down. And I think for this part of the story mode, we're going to do one more race and end off the first part. So, let's continue.
Oh, it's you!
I'll make sure to pay you back for this.
Ha! I let you get away last time, but definitely not today!
Why wait till later, you little punk? I'll pay you back tenfold now.
Huh. Sorry.
What are you doing, you clumsy fool? Was that supposed to be some kind of punch?
Nice try, buddy!
Sorry there. It wasn't my fault. If he hadn't jumped out of the way just now, I would have clobbered.
What?
The race is about to start. All participants, please get to your positions now.
The track, then. We'll settle this there.
Looking forward to it.
Okay, so we have our first rivalry on the way, and this time we gotta defeat Storm the Albatross. Storm the Albatross, like Knuckles the Echidna, is a power type, who can break through objects and can take shortcuts. But for this stage, this one is really easy, although I did get a bad start right there. But anyway, so yeah, that's pretty much that. So about these ramps, and this is actually something I did not know for a very long time until just recently, because before recording this, I've gotten some practice on this, just so I can, well, of course, get to know the basics and all that. But anyway, so for a long period of time, I thought doing tricks were impossible, and with taking all these shortcuts. But thankfully, there is a trick that you can do on this game, involving the ramp that we've been jumping on. It also does say in the guidebook as well, because that is something I also looked at. Because apparently, for these ramps, there's actually a trick that you can do to get longer air and even make some shortcuts as well. So, for these short ramps, there is a trick for that. Now, this is something you don't have to do personally, in my opinion. But apparently, if you hold up on the control stick, then you can make shortcuts much more easier and go down the shorter path. Whereas if you hold back on the control stick on those higher slope ramps, then you can make difficult to reach jump, in which you really have to do that. But anyway, yeah. For these long slope ramps, you want to make sure you hold back on the control stick before you make the jump. For the short ramp, that's just at a slight slant, you just gotta hold up. You don't have to hold anything at all, I don't believe, to make those higher ground and make these shortcuts. But anyway, yeah. But defeating all of these guide and defeating Storm, that was really easy. In fact, we actually overlapped quite a few robots along the way, as you guys can clearly tell. But mainly the trick on this stage is to always take the left path at the very end. That way you can skip through all the junk along the way. There's like 3 different paths. And only one of them you can use for power type, which I didn't show off. But with the ramp trick that I told you about, with the long slope, those large slope, and the short slope, that is going to be helpful for later on in the process. But anyway, guys, so I guess on that further note, that's going to do it for the first part of Sonic Rider. So once again, I want to thank you guys all so much for watching it. And remember, if you enjoyed the first part of Sonic Rider and you'd like to see the next part of Hero Story Mode, don't forget to punch that like button, and I will see you guys next time. So, once again, I am Fightman64. See you all. Have a good day. Game on, my friend, and take care. Goodbye, everybody, and stay safe.